her when Gabby was born. She says, "Mama, you got to be out here." She says, "Because I don't know what to do." And I said, "Okay." And she says, "I'm not kidding. You got to come." I flew out there. I flew to Texas because she was stationed in Texas at that time. And I flew there, and she was saying Gabby was going to be born on the 1st of October. So I was trying to get there by the 1st. In fact, I did get there on the 1st, but Gabby came a little bit earlier. She came in September instead of October. And so I got there, and the first thing on the plane, military people met me at the airport. Everything was all set up for me. And the people was coming to me, "Are you Miss Huffman?" I said, "Yes, I am. What's wrong?" We're sent out here to pick you up, to bring you directly to the hospital and everything. And they transferred me, got in a nice car. They came pick me up. And we went to the hospital. And when I got in there, of course, Gabby was already born. She was born that morning. And they brought me to her room. I got there, and she says, "Oh, Mama, I had a beautiful baby." I said, I knew you would. You had a beautiful child." And she had Gabby. And she was actually a mechanic.
Awesome.
And when she went overseas, she was a driver. And she still had to do mechanic work. And she actually drove around her sergeant and people that was over her, drove around the big people or whatever. And she would drive them back and forth across to take, she had to take supplies to the other soldiers that were in battle. She was not even fighting and stuff over in Afghanistan, never stopped. There's always something that was going on that side. But she said, "But fortunately, Mama, I'm not in that part. I just, when they load my truck and they say they need supplies, I take it over there." And this particular morning, her truck hit a mine. And when it hit the mine, they were describing what happened with her truck. That her truck actually went up into the air. And the people that were in it, they were, because she had like her sergeant in there in the truck with her, and one other person was in there with her. And they said when the truck went up, her body came out of the truck, but they said it was like seeing something like somebody was holding her up. Say because it just took her and just, because they were on the bridge, and on the bank, right on the banks, it just landed her on the side of the bank, under the bridge.
Kids, this is probably like the earliest memory I can remember. When I was going there, I remembered all the other kids or whatever, they was saying mama and stuff. They was calling their parents mom or whatever. And I used to call her Thelma because I never got the words grandma out. Really, I don't know exactly how I said it, but this is what I remember saying. I said, "I know you're really my Thelma, but in a way you're my mama too, because even though my mom isn't here, you're her mom, so that makes you my mom." And ever since then, even now I call her mama. I never call her grandma. Even when I'm talking to people about her, I never call her grandma.